Somalia, a land of hot sun, wide-open plains, and a coast touched by the Indian Ocean. But there's more to Somalia than its beauty. It has a history as rich and deep as the old trade routes that crossed its land. The Somali people are known for their toughness and never-give-up attitude. They've faced many challenges throughout history and have always come out strong. From ancient times to fights against colonizers and problems today, Somalia's story is one of strength, adapting to change, and always hoping for a better future. This is the story of people who have survived in a tough but beautiful land for centuries. It's a story of trade, faith, empires that rose and fell, and a spirit that can't be broken. It's a journey through time, starting in the heart of old Africa, where you can still feel the echoes of a great past. Join us as we explore Somalia, its exciting past, and the lasting legacy of its people. Long ago, before Somalia was known as it is today, the land was a busy center of ancient civilizations. This region, with its strategic location along the Horn of Africa, served as a crucial hub for trade and cultural exchange. The ancient inhabitants of this land were not only skilled traders, but also adept at navigating the complex networks of commerce that spanned across continents. They established thriving communities that became melting pots of different cultures, ideas, and goods. The remnants of these ancient civilizations can still be seen today in the form of ruins and archaeological sites that dot the landscape, telling stories of a rich and vibrant past. The smells of frankincense and myrrh, things that were very valuable in the ancient world, came from its shores. These aromatic resins were highly sought after for their use in religious ceremonies, medicinal purposes, and as luxury items. The land's ability to produce such precious commodities made it a focal point for traders from all over the ancient world. The cultivation and harvesting of frankincense and myrrh were intricate processes that required specialized knowledge and skills passed down through generations. These smells attracted traders from faraway lands. The bustling marketplaces and trading ports were filled with merchants eager to exchange their goods for the prized resins. The air was thick with the scent of spices, the clamor of haggling voices, and the vibrant colors of exotic goods. Traders brought with them not only their wares but also their customs, languages, and stories, enriching the cultural tapestry of the region. Some of these traders were Egyptians. They sailed across the Red Sea, braving the unpredictable waters, driven by tales of the wealth and wonders that awaited them. The Egyptians were known for their advanced shipbuilding techniques and navigational skills, which enabled them to undertake such long and perilous journeys. Their interactions with the people of this land led to a fruitful exchange of goods, knowledge, and cultural practices. They were drawn to the legendary land of Punt, a place full of mystery and said to have great riches. The land of Punt was often depicted in Egyptian reliefs and texts as a land of abundance, with lush landscapes and bountiful resources. It was considered a divine land, blessed by the gods, and its allure was such that it became a significant part of Egyptian mythology and history. Imagine a time when pharaohs ruled Egypt and pyramids touched the sky. The grandeur of ancient Egypt, with its monumental architecture and powerful rulers, was mirrored in their fascination with the land of Punt. Expeditions to Punt were often commissioned by the pharaohs themselves, seeking to bring back the treasures and exotic goods that would enhance their prestige and power. Back then, Egyptians talked about Punt, a land they believed was blessed by the gods. The hieroglyphics and ancient writings that describe Punt are filled with reverence and awe, painting a picture of a land that was both real and mythical. These texts provide valuable insights into the ancient world's perceptions and interactions, highlighting the significance of Punt in the broader context of ancient trade and diplomacy. Ships full of gold, ebony wood, and exotic animals came back from Punt. These voyages were not just about trade, they were grand undertakings that showcased the wealth and reach of the Egyptian civilization. The cargoes brought back from Punt included not only material riches but also exotic animals that fascinated and intrigued the Egyptian people, adding to the mystique of this distant land. This made the Egyptians even more interested in this mysterious land. The successful expeditions to Punt reinforced its legendary status and spurred further exploration and trade. The artifacts and goods from Punt became prized possessions in Egyptian markets, symbolizing the connection between these two ancient civilizations. Though no one knows exactly where Punt was, many believe it was in present-day Somalia. The geographical and archaeological evidence points to this region as the most likely location of the ancient land of Punt. The landscapes of modern-day Somalia, with their rich history and cultural heritage, continue to echo the legacy of this ancient land. This ancient land, full of exotic goods and ruled by powerful kings, was very important in the ancient world's trade. The rulers of this land were known for their wealth and influence, and their ability to control and facilitate trade routes made them key players in the ancient economy. The artifacts and relics found in this region provide a glimpse into the sophisticated and prosperous societies that once thrived here. It showed how clever and skilled the early Somalis were at sailing. Their expertise in maritime navigation and shipbuilding was crucial in establishing and maintaining trade connections with distant lands. The early Somalis were not only traders but also explorers, venturing into unknown waters and forging new paths in the ancient world. They traveled across dangerous waters to connect with faraway civilizations. These voyages were feats of endurance and bravery, reflecting the adventurous spirit and resilience of the early Somalis. Their contributions to ancient trade and navigation left an indelible mark on the history of the region and the world. As time went on, something new began to spread across the Arabian Peninsula and beyond Islam. This new faith, founded by the Prophet Muhammad in the early 7th century, began to influence vast regions, including the Horn of Africa. The Arabian Peninsula, with its vast deserts and bustling trade routes, became the epicenter of this transformative movement. Traders, scholars, and travelers carried the teachings of Islam far and wide, reaching distant lands and diverse cultures. The teachings of the Prophet Muhammad reached the Somali coast and changed Somali history forever. The Somali coastline, with its strategic location along the Indian Ocean, became a crucial point of contact for the spread of Islam. Merchants and sailors from the Arabian Peninsula brought not only goods but also new ideas and beliefs. The arrival of Islam marked a significant turning point in Somali history, influencing its social, cultural, and political landscapes. Islam arrived in the 7th century AD. This period saw the construction of mosques and the establishment of Islamic schools, where the teachings of the Quran were imparted to eager learners. Ancient manuscripts of the Quran, meticulously preserved, bear witness to the early adoption of Islam in Somalia. The ruins of 7th century mosques stand as silent testaments to the enduring legacy of this transformative era. This was a very important time for Somalia. The 7th century marked the beginning of a new chapter in Somali history, one that would shape the identity of its people for generations to come. Artifacts from this period, including pottery, tools, and religious items, provide valuable insights into the lives of early Somali Muslims. The historical timeline of the 7th century is dotted with significant events that highlight the profound impact of Islam on Somali society. It shaped who Somalis were and their culture for many years to come. The influence of Islam permeated every aspect of Somali life, from daily routines to cultural practices. Traditional Somali attire, adorned with intricate designs and patterns, reflects the rich cultural heritage shaped by Islamic principles. Cultural artifacts, including jewelry, pottery, and textiles, showcase the artistic expressions inspired by Islamic aesthetics. The old port city of Zayla, on the Gulf of Aden, became a gateway for Islam into the Horn of Africa. Zayla's strategic location made it a bustling hub of trade and cultural exchange. Ships from distant lands docked at its ports, bringing with them not only goods but also new ideas and beliefs. The city's vibrant markets and bustling streets were a melting pot of cultures, where the teachings of Islam found fertile ground to take root and flourish. One of the first mosques in Africa, Masjid al-Qiblatain, was built here. This mosque, with its unique architectural features, stands as a symbol of the early days of Islam in Somalia. The presence of 2 mihrabs, or prayer niches, in the mosque is a rare and significant feature. It reflects the historical transition in the direction of prayer from Jerusalem to Mecca, a change that occurred during the early years of Islam. Its 2 mihrabs are reminders of the early days of Islam in Somalia. The detailed architecture of ancient mosques, with their intricate carvings and ornate designs, showcases the artistic and cultural achievements of early Somali Muslims. These architectural marvels are not just places of worship but also repositories of history and culture, preserving the legacy of a bygone era. Islam spread quickly through Somalia, mixing with existing traditions and beliefs to create a unique culture. The fusion of Islamic teachings with pre-existing Somali customs resulted in a rich and diverse cultural tapestry. Traditional ceremonies infused with Islamic rituals became an integral part of Somali life. Historical footage of these customs provides a glimpse into the vibrant cultural heritage that emerged from this blending of traditions. Somali clans, connected by their shared language and history, found common ground in their faith. The unifying force of Islam helped to strengthen the bonds between different clans, fostering a sense of community and solidarity. Clan gatherings and community meetings, guided by Islamic principles, played a crucial role in maintaining social harmony and cohesion. The shared faith provided a common framework for resolving disputes and making collective decisions. This created a strong sense of unity and shared identity. The collective practice of Islamic rituals, such as daily prayers and communal celebrations, reinforced the sense of belonging and identity among Somalis. Traditional attire, worn during these occasions, symbolized the cultural continuity and shared heritage of the Somali people. Community celebrations marked by music, dance, and feasting were expressions of joy and solidarity, reflecting the deep-rooted cultural values shaped by Islam. Islam didn't just change Somalia's religion, it also had a profound impact on the region's architecture, art, and social structures. The transformation of Somali urban landscapes, with the construction of mosques, madrasas, and other Islamic institutions, is a testament to the enduring influence of Islam. The historical Islamic influence on Somali culture is evident in the intricate designs and patterns that adorn buildings, textiles, and everyday objects. It also helped powerful sultanates rise to power, and they left their mark on the region's history. The rise of powerful sultanates, such as the Sultanate of Ifat and the Adal Sultanate, was facilitated by the unifying force of Islam. These sultanates played a crucial role in shaping the political and economic landscape of the region. The ruins of their palaces and fortresses, scattered across the Somali landscape, are enduring reminders of their historical significance. These sultanates not only contributed to the spread of Islam but also fostered trade, scholarship, and cultural exchange, leaving a lasting legacy on Somali history. From the dry plains to the coastal cities, many strong sultanates appeared. These sultanates were not just political entities, they were the lifeblood of Somali culture and history. They emerged as beacons of civilization, each contributing uniquely to the rich tapestry of Somali heritage. The coastal cities, bustling with trade and commerce, were the gateways to the world, while the dry plains were home to resilient communities that thrived against all odds. Each one added its own part to the Somali story. The artifacts and ruins left behind tell tales of a time when Somali ingenuity and resilience were at their peak. These remnants are not just relics of the past, they are symbols of a vibrant history that continues to inspire the present and future generations. The Ajuran Sultanate, known for its smart irrigation systems and impressive stone castles, thrived in southern Somalia. Their advanced techniques in water management turned arid lands into lush, fertile fields, showcasing their mastery over the environment. The stone castles, standing tall even today, are a testament to their architectural prowess and strategic acumen. They were very good at using water to grow crops. The Ajuran Sultanate's agricultural methods were ahead of their time, employing sophisticated irrigation techniques that maximized water usage and ensured bountiful harvests. This agricultural success not only sustained their population but also fueled their economic and political power. They turned dry lands into fertile fields, which made them rich and powerful. The transformation of barren landscapes into productive farmlands was a remarkable achievement that underscored the ingenuity and hard work of the Ajuran people. This agricultural prosperity allowed them to build a strong, stable society that could withstand external pressures and internal challenges. Further north, the Adal Sultanate, a powerful force in the Horn of Africa, became very important. The Adal Sultanate's influence extended far beyond its borders, shaping the political and cultural landscape of the region. Their strategic location and military prowess made them a formidable power in the Horn of Africa. Led by the legendary warrior Ahmad Gurey, known as the Left-Handed, the Adal Sultanate fought against the mighty Abyssinian Empire. Ahmad Gurey's leadership and military strategies were instrumental in challenging the dominance of the Abyssinian Empire, earning him a revered place in Somali history. His campaigns are remembered as epic battles that showcased the bravery and resilience of the Somali people. They changed the balance of power in the region. The Adal Sultanate's military campaigns and strategic alliances significantly altered the political dynamics of the Horn of Africa. Their ability to challenge and disrupt the status quo demonstrated their strength and strategic acumen, leaving a lasting impact on the region's history. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the Galati Sultanate, with its capital in Afgui, became a symbol of unity and strength. The Galati Sultanate's rise to prominence was marked by their ability to unify diverse communities and build a cohesive society. Their capital, Afguya, became a center of culture, trade, and political power, reflecting the Sultanate's achievements and aspirations. The Galati were known for being good at diplomacy and having a strong military. Their diplomatic skills enabled them to forge alliances and navigate the complex political landscape of the time. Meanwhile, their military strength ensured that they could defend their territory and maintain their sovereignty against external threats. They protected their land from outsiders and kept Somalia independent during a dangerous time. The Galati Sultanate's commitment to defending their land and preserving their independence was a defining feature of their rule. Their defensive structures and military strategies were crucial in safeguarding their sovereignty and ensuring the stability of their society. These sultanates, each with its own special history, were very important to Somalia. The unique histories of the Ajuran, Adal, and Galati Sultanates collectively form the rich mosaic of Somali heritage. Each sultanate's contributions, whether in agriculture, military prowess, or diplomacy, have left an indelible mark on the nation's history. They left behind a rich mix of cultural achievements and a history of fighting against outsiders. The legacy of these sultanates is evident in the cultural artifacts, historical sites, and stories of resistance that continue to inspire and educate. Their enduring spirit of resilience and innovation remains a source of pride for the Somali people, reminding them of their rich heritage and the strength of their ancestors.